Today we have the Aztecs versus the Jurassic Park lawsuit waiting to happen. First, the major difference between the human Aztec warriors and the warriors of a fantasy race called the Lizardmen is pretty obvious. The Aztecs are much less likely to get arrested for public nudity. Less importantly, the Lizardmen are dinosaur/giant reptiles, capable of being large and having strong skin, while the Aztecs are human, and unlike the Aztecs, the Lizardmen are immensely strong magic users, they have cavalry, and they also have flying units. Next we'll compare weapons. As this comparison table shows, the Aztecs and the Lizardmen generally use the same types of infantry weapons. Please note that this comparison does not include blowguns, as my history books usually focus on the more famous Aztec weapons. So we'll skip blowguns. That blows. Next, we'll look at weapon materials, and before you say over dramaticus, the Lizardmen have bronze and gold weapons, while the Aztecs only have Stone Age obsidian and flint weapons, not metal, so the Aztecs are totally outclassed. I'll say aha, but you're forgetting that obsidian and flint weapons are very effective against unarmored targets, being quite sharp, which combined with the Aztecs' greater military training and leadership allowed the Aztecs to pwn every single army they faced. Well, except the Spanish with their steel armor, who wiped the Aztecs off the map, yes, but other than that, nothing bad ever happened to them because of their Stone Age weaponry. Next, armor. When I started planning this video and doing research, I couldn't figure out why the Lizardmen didn't usually wear armor, despite all the unique benefits it offered to the Aztecs, who after all partly inspired the Lizardmen. For protection, Aztecs used quilted clothing as an effective barrier against arrows, as well as shields made from animal hide and wood/bamboo. Aztecs also used colorful clothing, feathers, and costumes decorated like predatory animals to make their enemies afraid. But then I realized that the answer to my question is actually very simple. You generally don't need animal hides for protection or to intimidate enemies if you're already a freaking dinosaur. Due to the Lizardmen's scaly skin bonus and fearsome appearance, they already have the same advantages the Aztec armor provided, but to an even greater degree. Governmental organization underlying military. Lizardmen warriors are biologically designed to fulfill various roles in forwarding the Slan Priest's religious vision. Saurus warriors have strength and obedience. Skink priests have administrative skill and cleverness. And Croxigors have Alzheimer's, but also size and obedience if you remind them of their orders every few seconds. But what about the Aztecs? Well, why do you think some Aztec warriors wore jaguar and eagle costumes? Oh god, no, that's not why. Eagle and jaguar warriors essentially formed elite military orders. In the Aztec Empire, status mattered and could be increased through military success. For example, Moctezuma, the emperor who met Cortez, had been an experienced general. If you want more in-depth information on their military doctrines in particular, you can pause the video now and read this slide. We'll go into the last major comparison, vulnerability to disease. Obviously, smallpox historically devastated the Aztecs, as their population dropped from an estimated 30 million to an estimated 3 million between 1518 and 1568. This was such a horrible tragedy that I needed to cheer myself up. So I bought these nice blankets. These'll make me feel better. Skaven clan pestilence diseases similarly wreaked havoc amongst the Lizardmen, but the prophets of Sotek raised sacred skinks of Sotek, which possessed immunity to disease, and were instrumental in neutralizing clan pestilence to the degree that the Lizardmen population wasn't permanently devastated, unlike the Aztecs. That's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I heard a great way to please your YouTube audience is to give them free stuff. So I'm gonna give you all some of my blankets. This'll make you guys love me. I'm sure it will. Good plan, yes.